just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Flat.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stick with him again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf. Set go.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Ready? Reload! Reload! Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's the rookie from Michigan State. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike, and I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Go!
To the air now on 1st and 10. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. Set go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this.
Let's go. Set up.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Second and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Throwing now from the gun. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. 13 yards on the catch there. It'll be a Vikings first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Here's second and 2. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and a yard.
Let's go.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Ready? Go.
They'll stay on the ground, finding space inside the 40, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
70 range.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Receiver in motion, headed left.
Check go.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. just going to run it here up the middle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Vikings are back in this one. It's 17-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. Through at the 29.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Take go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 16th on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go!
Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Out wide, here's Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Back to 60, back to 60. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19, back to 11, back to 11. 72.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll try the right side this time. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go!
They'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and When you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Come on, set. 19 Lion. Go.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
80. Set. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one complete, right side. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now it is 1st and goal.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Viking 18. Let's go now. Hook.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Now a handoff, running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his 3rd of this game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Vikings 31, Titans 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yard.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here's second down. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Come on, set. Come 19, come 19.
Back to throw. Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9.
Set. Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Set. Bronco leading.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Let's go. Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.